Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Hey guys, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Need your help again. We are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. I think we're currently a little over, I think we're almost at 4,500. But if you guys could click that subscribe button for us, that would be really helpful. And if you like the videos, hit the like button, click the notification bell. All of this is free, doesn't cost you a thing. It's not a membership thing or anything like that. It just helps us out, and we would really appreciate it. Thanks guys. Check out the next video.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Monday. It's I believe September 22nd. It's 9:20 in the morning, and we have been working our butts off over here on our 1958 Chevy Apache. So this video is going to be a compilation of the whole weekend. Okay, I've got a bunch of good footage for you guys that I want you to see as far as what we've been doing on this, but really right now we're just trying to get to where we can prime the door jambs and the upper piece here where the roof meets the windshield area, where we smooth that out. So trying to prime today at 3 o'clock, and there's still a lot of work to do, but we're getting closer. So check this out. This is where Big Ron is right now on this. And it's coming into its own. Across there. Still got a lot of work. He hadn't even sanded this yet, but it's coming in over there. I am starting on this door jamb. I just took 80 and roughed up across here. I need to hit up here. I need to hit right here. I need to hit right here. And I've got a bunch of other spots like here. And there's one somewhere in here, little spots that I need to just hit before we heavy prime this door jamb. So I'm going to focus fire on that here in the next couple minutes. Something else you've seen, you'll see in this video, is the door here. I've been working on the back side of the door. It's actually feeling pretty good. It still probably needs another skim, but just to be perfect, but it's getting in a whirl. It's not all wavy like it was the first skim. So we're looking pretty good here. And then the back side of the door is still a work in progress, but it's getting a lot closer. So, and the goal here is to get this door primed, right? So that's kind of where we're at. You can see where Big Ron's working all this. We had a little issue right here. This was sticking out too much, so we had to cut and then push in to get this to line up correctly. So that when we go to do actual glass, you know, it fits, right? So we realized that, went ahead and fixed it. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. Same thing with this door jamb. I need to run around and hit some little pits and this, that, and the other, and just kind of dial some things in. But this door jamb's a lot closer than that door jamb. So I need to get that one into this world in the next couple hours. So stay tuned for all of this. I still have a cold, but no COVID. I tested negative for COVID, so that's good. So with any luck, I feel like I'm starting to get over it. I feel better today than I did yesterday by a lot. So we're just going to keep pushing, and we'll see you guys at 3 o'clock for our live stream, where we're going to be priming and doing all the stuff. And basically we're trying to do a daily live stream at 3 o'clock. So far we're averaging about 20,000 viewers over the hour that we're on, and which is amazing. You guys are fantastic. We love you guys, like really. That's more people than I ever dreamed would ever watch me do anything. So we're just going to keep on going, but I expect that number to go up as we get into some of the cooler stuff we're going to be doing. Building the motor, doing the frame, painting, doing all kinds of things like that, assembly. I think we're gonna get a lot of people watching and liking this. So our march to 5,000 subscribers is still on. We're at 4,735 last time I checked. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It would really help us out. We're trying to build the channel and get the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, to just pick us up more and get us out there. It's not that we don't have, viewers. They're out there. It's just it's not showing up in people's feeds. And that has a lot to do with the size of your channel and this and the other. But if you're watching this, hit that subscribe button, the like button, leave comments. All of it helps us. We really enjoy talking to you guys. I try to respond to all the comments as much as I can. But you guys see, I'm pretty much out here. If I'm not sleeping, I'm usually out here. So same with Ron. So stay tuned. Today we will be priming at 3 o'clock. Not this, but we will be priming both door jambs and this area here, and maybe even the upper cowl. We might even get if we have a little left over, we might spray something on there. Try to keep building this up and cleaning it up. And we'll see you guys here in a minute. Stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, welcome back. So you've seen a couple things here. One of them, I took the Bauer over the door. Wanted to get that surface rust and clean up anything that I could. Again, getting ready for primer and body work. You also watched me take the wire wheel and go through these areas here where we welded, cleaning those up. So now I'm going to take some acetone, wipe this door down, this section here, and start all metaling. Or Duraglass. I'm going to ask Ron, whatever he thinks I should use. And I'll bring all that to you guys. I got the tripod set up here. And we'll get that on here and start getting this backside dialed in so we can go ahead and get this door primed. So stay tuned for that. Now on inside the garage, we had to shut the door because I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Probably not. There are all these bugs flying around. They're called love bugs. Basically, they're little bugs that hook to each other like they're having sex. And they are attracted to smell, sweet smells, like all metal. So when we had the door open, I mean, it looked like a plague of locusts coming through here. It was terrible. So we had to shut the door to keep them out as much as we can. Looks like a killing field in here, but here's where we're at. Big Ron went ahead and all metaled up here. You guys watched him do that. So now he's gonna go ahead and rough this up and hit it again? Kind of the idea. He's gonna sand this down and then hit it again, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned for this, guys. We're getting somewhere. I'm only about 50%, if that, at the moment, but I'm trying. But Ron's kicking butt here, so I'll keep bringing it all to you. Stay tuned, guys. Be back in a minute. All right, guys. Got my first coat of body filler on the door here where we welded it. Nothing crazy. Most of this will get sanded off, like 95% of it. But it's drying for me right now. Here in about 3-4 minutes, I'll start sanding it and get it blocked down. See where we're at. If it needs a little here or there, we'll hit that, but I think this is going to be mostly it for the back here. So let's see where this goes. But stay tuned. Sorry for the snubbles. Fighting the cold. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. Just if nothing else, for documentation's sake of what we did. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a second. Hey guys. All right. So we are fine tuning a couple things here, and then we're going to be priming this thing at 3 o'clock. So we're going to be priming the windshield area here, the upper windshield area where we've done all this work, and both door jambs at a bare minimum, and then we'll go from there. But so far these look really good. I did a lot of work up here today, me and Ron both, getting all this dialed in, cleaning these spots up, a couple little things that needed to be hit. I mean, really, this next coat of primer on here is going to really move the needle, I think. Now, I haven't gotten to this yet, or the cowl, or any of that, any more than just going ahead and blocking it. Not saying that we won't prime it if we have some left, but I haven't gotten around to spot filling yet. So that'll be another day, but for now, that's where we're at. Just wanted to show you guys this. Ron's been working his tail off up here, getting this cleaned up and ready, and I think we're looking pretty good. Here in a little bit, we'll put some heavy primer on this, and it ought to look like $1 million. And once we block that down, it's really gonna look slick. So very exciting stuff. Really excited to get some primer on this thing to see what that looks like, and then we'll start focusing on getting this door. Oh my God, there's bugs everywhere. We'll get this door and that roof fender over there epoxy. Honest to God, might even epoxy prime this door just to do it. That could happen. So stay tuned for all of that. And yeah, we'll be back here in a little bit, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll see you in a minute. guys, it is just about prime time here in about 15-20 minutes. Wanted to give you one last look at this before we prime it. So what we're going to be doing here, so we're all on the same page, I'm going to go live on YouTube, okay? So you'll see me walking around with my phone and talking to it and everything else. I'm not insane. I'm actually live on YouTube, and a lot of you guys are probably going to be watching. So we're going to go live while we prime, and then for about an hour, hour and a half, we'll sit here and talk about the truck, answer your questions, do all that kind of thing. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to set you guys up right here, pretty much with this view, okay? Where you can just watch us walk around and do it. That should get you everything up here, this door jamb. The other door jamb's just going to be white. So what we're doing is we're going to prime the door jamb, the rocker, this whole area. Okay, this little section of roof, from here all the way around this pillar, up and around. And then if we have enough primer, we'll prime the these areas here, the cal areas on the side, and try to just get them closer. I've already blocked them with 220, so this would be the second priming of those areas, which would be helpful. They need it, and we're going to prime this door jamb all the way around. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be using the U-Pole 4-to-1-to-1 high build primer, and Big Ron's got our gun here. It's our Iwata primer gun. I believe it's the Air Guns 2 from the Iwata group. It's AZ3 HTE 2 HVLP, made in Italy. Really good gun, actually. But it is a legitimately primer gun. That is what we use it for. That is what it's designed to be. I believe it's got the bigger tip on it. I think it's like 1.8 or something. Whatever that is, that's what it has. It's either 1.7 or 1.8, but it's got it to spray these heavy primers and whatnot. Now, what else? You guys see the lighting here. It's pretty bright in here. It's brighter on camera than it actually is, but you got the lights up here. We got a light here. I got the light there, the battery one. Just to try to, you know, lighting is critical in these situations. So if we can make it easier on Big Ron, we're gonna do it. And the cool thing is, like, if Big Ron for some reason was sick or couldn't do it and we still had to keep moving, I can prime this truck in my sleep. I can mix it up, put it in the gun and shoot it, no problem. But somebody's got to film all this shit. So that's where this gets complicated. And why you don't see me doing a lot of priming and painting and stuff is because I'm filming. So as we go here and over the years, as we go down the road here, you'll see me doing more and more and more. And maybe Ron will be filming or somebody else will be filming for us. You know, we might grab one of the girls or something to help us out, but that's kind of the dealio. So this is a huge step in the right direction towards getting this cab off of this frame and getting the doors back onto the cab. So this has to happen, like, real bad. So we are still on course for October 1st to pull the cab off the frame. We are still on course for October 16th to order the Hiatt's Mustang 2 front suspension, and for the month of October to be, well, at least for me anyway, doing the frame and restoring the frame, taking it down to bare metal, getting all the stuff off of it, and Big Ron will be working on the body, or the cab, on the dolly, and he'll probably be helping me as well, but that's kind of the idea. And I just wanted to give you guys an idea where we're at, what we're doing here. We're not priming the dash or the inside or the back or the roof or any of that. Just the areas we've been body working for right now. So stay tuned for all this, guys. Next thing you'll see will be us spraying some primer. So stay tuned. welcome back. All right, so we have gotten rid of the love bugs for a minute, and we have gone ahead and gotten this primed. You guys watched that. I know I didn't do my usual follow us around thing, but I was trying to do the YouTube live. I only have so many hands, but look at this. Looks pretty slick, guys. That's really close. We got a little work to do here still, and a little work on the other side, but it's pretty close. The cow turned out even better. I mean, like, it really, that prime really helped this cow. Really happy with that. The rockers look incredible, and they should, they're new. But, you know, there's been a lot of work. Ron worked his tail off right here. This whole section. And then over here, this section and that line and all of this. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's there. My door jambs. I've got days sanding these door jambs. You know? But they turned out great. It really is starting to turn that page in that corner. This side's coming together. I still got to sand this side. This rocker, this jam. I mean, looking good. So the plan here now is tomorrow, Big Ron's going to be on this door and trying to do everything we can to get this door in primer in the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, we want to prime this door. We'll probably prime that door too, just to get it done. And this fender. Okay, and this fender I'm going to have probably a little bit of work in, because I used that Eastwood fast edge, and for whatever reason, you can see here, you know, it's flaking off. You know, so I don't know what's going on there, but I'll probably run the Bauer back over that with the 240 drum and just clean that layer of shit off of it before we prime it. That's not the fender that's going to go on the truck into the game, into the day, but it's a great fender for mock-up for now, and gets us something to use that we can line everything up and so on. So we're going to save that fender. Somebody might be able to use that fender. We might use that fender down the road. But for this particular truck, in the realm that we're going in the level we're going to take this truck to, we need to probably get a new fender. So we don't want to put that on here. So that's what we got for you guys. That live stream, you guys are crazy. That live stream had 22,262 people watching it. That's insane. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. We really appreciate you. It's inspiring for both of us, and it makes us want to keep going and to keep filming and to keep doing these things, because, you know, you guys like it, you know, and that's really cool. So we're I think we're gonna call it a night. Probably grill some pork chops, have ourselves another Coors Light, and yeah, take a shower. So do it again tomorrow. So tomorrow, 3 o'clock, we're doing live streams every day on YouTube, 3 o'clock. We're on for about an hour and a half, give or take. And we go over everything we've done. You can see all the things. Check out our long videos like the one you're watching right now. If you really want to help us out, that would be a good way of doing it. There's a ton of shorts, long videos. Now we're doing lives. We opened up the communities tab on the on our YouTube channel. So if you guys want to leave us messages, we'll be leaving you guys messages and stuff. You can see all that. We'll be doing polls and this, that, and the other. One thing I don't know if you guys saw or not, I showed it a lot in the live, but this is the color we're going to paint the truck. One of the two colors. Right there. That's tropical turquoise. That's it right there. Get my finger in it. Okay. So, gives you an idea. This is the actual color. Now, this is a custom mix of tropical turquoise. That is the 799 is the OEM code for it. The paint code is 799. Tropical turquoise for a 57 Chevy Bel Air. Then we took that as a base, and then we screwed with it and made a bunch of different samples, and ended up with this one. This one's got more blue in it, So if you were to take and spray this truck this color, and you were to spray a 57 or another one, the original color would be a little lighter, a little more powder blue kind of thing, where this is going to be a little brighter. So not too crazy, but a little brighter. So we're going to keep playing with all this stuff, and yeah, just wanted to bring that to you. Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow I'll be back here sanding the back of the cab, and actually the whole truck. Anything I can sand, I just need to keep sanding. And Ron will be working on this door, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll get them primed. And then we're going to epoxy prime them, and then we'll keep blocking. We'll scuff that up, and then we'll start heavy priming. And this one in particular, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned, guys. I got a whole lot more coming. We're working on this thing every day. We appreciate you guys hanging in there with us and checking us out. And I think it's beer 30, guys. So we'll see you in the next one.